At 64, Michael J. Fox remains a figure who inspires admiration and concern in equal measure. Publicly, he still radiates the warmth, charm, and humor that made him one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. Privately, however, his life is far more complex. Supported by his wife Tracy, their children, and a network of friends and advocates who understand his challenges, he navigates a reality that has dramatically changed since his early days as a rising star. Recent glimpses of family moments have prompted curiosity. Why does the family appear closer than ever? What struggles is he facing now that he keeps largely private? Michael's story is more than the tale of a celebrity. It is one of perseverance, adaptation, and courage in the face of life-altering changes. His journey reflects the human capacity to continue living fully, even when the future feels uncertain. Early life, learning resilience. Through constant change, Michael's childhood was defined by frequent moves, a consequence of his father's career in the Royal Canadian Corps of Signals. By his early teens, he had lived in 5 different cities across Canada, each requiring him to navigate new schools, communities, and social dynamics. For many children, such instability would have been destabilizing, but for Michael, it became a formative training ground in adaptability. He learned to observe, read social cues, and quickly find ways to fit in, developing skills that would later inform his acting career. Humor emerged as a crucial tool, not only to gain acceptance, but also as a source of personal stability. Jokes and laughter allowed him to forge friendships and create a sense of belonging wherever he landed. In this environment, emotional resilience and resourcefulness were ingrained into his character, preparing him to handle the unpredictable demands of both life and, eventually, Hollywood. Burnaby and the loss of a childhood dream. When Michael's family finally settled in Burnaby, British Columbia, he had a chance to dream about a future that might remain stable. Like many Canadian children, he loved hockey and imagined a life on the ice. However, his physical stature, he stopped growing at 5 feet 4 inches, made it clear that a professional career in hockey was unlikely. This loss was deeply felt, not merely because a childhood ambition ended, but because it forced him to reconsider his identity and possibilities. Yet the setback opened new avenues. Michael explored music and guitar, but it was acting that captured his imagination. The skills developed during his unsettled childhood, timing, observation, and adaptability, became powerful assets in performing. What had begun as a curiosity soon became a passion, offering a new path for self-expression and a way to channel the resilience honed through years of constant change. The reluctant star. Small roles and big breaks. Michael's journey into Hollywood success was gradual, driven by persistence rather than strategy. His early work included minor roles in films such as Midnight Madness and Class of 1984, projects that offered little recognition but helped him hone his craft. His big break arrived with the television series Family Ties, where he played Alex P. Keaton. Initially, the show was focused on the parents, but Michael's sharp comedic timing and charisma quickly made him the central figure. NBC executives doubted whether audiences would respond to his character, but viewers immediately connected with his fast-talking, witty persona. The role transformed him from a supporting actor into a cultural icon, cementing his status as one of the most recognizable faces of the 1980s. The combination of humor, intelligence, and relatability he brought to the role set a standard for his career and laid the groundwork for future cinematic success. Back to the future, fame and its costs. Michael's leap into global stardom came with the 1985 blockbuster Back to the Future. Although he was not the original choice for the role, circumstances led him to audition, and his performance changed everything. The filming schedule was grueling. He shot scenes for the movie at night while maintaining his commitments to Family Ties during the day. Sleep was scarce, meals were hurried, and his body endured constant strain. Despite the hardships, the film became a worldwide phenomenon, propelling him into superstardom. Yet this period was more than a career triumph. It marked the first warning of the physical pressures that would later intensify with Parkinson's disease. The relentless pace demanded energy and resilience, preparing him in an unexpected way for the challenges that lay ahead, and demonstrating his extraordinary work ethic and determination to succeed, regardless of the obstacles. The diagnosis: facing Parkinson's at 29. At just 29 years old, Michael noticed subtle changes in his body, a tremor in his finger, small twitches he initially dismissed as stress. As symptoms persisted and worsened, medical evaluation confirmed the diagnosis: Parkinson's disease. For someone in the prime of life, the news was devastating. Parkinson's was considered a condition primarily affecting older adults, and the idea of facing a progressive neurological disorder at such a young age was daunting. Sharing the news with his wife, Tracy, was one of the most difficult moments of his life. They cried together but committed to facing the journey as a team. Hollywood remained unaware for 7 years, during which Michael continued acting while concealing his condition. This secrecy allowed him to maintain his career, but came with significant emotional strain, testing both his resilience and his identity as a performer. Alcohol, denial, and a turning point. In the early years after his diagnosis, Michael struggled with denial and sought temporary escape through alcohol. Drinking offered a brief reprieve from fear and uncertainty, yet it distanced him from those he loved most and interfered with his ability to confront the reality of Parkinson's. The turning point came in 1992 when Tracy asked a quiet, pointed question: "Is this who you want to be?" Her words cut through avoidance and self-deception. Confronting the truth, Michael quit drinking and began therapy, addressing the emotional pain he had long suppressed. This moment of honesty marked a critical step toward acceptance, demonstrating that resilience is not only about physical endurance, but also about emotional courage. The decision to face his condition head-on would shape the next chapters of his personal and professional life, allowing him to redirect his focus toward meaningful pursuits. Retirement, return, and creative adaptation. In 2000, Michael stepped back from acting, concluding his work on Spin City to prioritize health. This first retirement marked a significant life transition, yet it did not end his creative pursuits. He explored writing and advocacy, slowly returning to acting in roles designed to accommodate his condition. Appearances on shows like Scrubs, Boston Legal, and The Good Wife allowed him to continue performing while integrating his symptoms authentically into his characters. In 2013, The Michael J. Fox Show offered a semi-autobiographical portrayal, highlighting his courage in addressing Parkinson's openly. Each project reflected his adaptive approach, proving that even with limitations, creative expression and professional achievement remain possible. His willingness to embrace honesty in performance reinforced his reputation for authenticity and resilience, inspiring both colleagues and fans. Public controversy and the price of visibility. Michael's openness sometimes exposed him to criticism. In 2006, he appeared in a political advertisement supporting stem cell research. The ad showed his symptoms clearly, offering a candid look at Parkinson's impact. Some viewers reacted with skepticism. Conservative radio host Rush Limbaugh accused him of exaggerating his symptoms and suggested he had manipulated his medication. The accusation was unfounded and insensitive, yet Michael responded calmly, explaining that medication had caused dyskinesia, involuntary movements. This experience revealed a harsh reality. Courage and transparency do not shield one from judgment. Nevertheless, Michael maintained composure, demonstrating that advocacy and personal integrity often demand more than bravery. They require patience and grace under scrutiny. Today, a life of purpose and advocacy. Michael J. Fox's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and meaningful purpose. Parkinson's has undeniably reshaped his life, but it has not diminished his spirit or impact. Family has become a cornerstone, not because life has slowed, but because mutual support is essential. His public presence may have lessened, yet his influence remains profound. Through advocacy, openness, and continued creative work, he has reshaped perceptions of illness, disability, and personal strength. His journey demonstrates that a diagnosis does not define worth, and that courage is revealed not only through achievement, but through honesty, humor, and perseverance. Michael's legacy extends beyond films and television. It lives in the lives he has touched, the research he has championed, and the hope he has inspired in countless others confronting their own challenges.